In today's video, we'll be talking about Sean Strickland's message to Ukraine about Russia, Beneil Dariush's high ambition on his return for the top 5 lightweight division, Strickland's imagination on the Joe Rogan Experience show, and Brazilian coaches Warnick's Alex Pereira on his upcoming fight versus Sean Strickland. Presently, the news of the Russia-Ukraine war is no news at all, as there's hardly anyone that's aware of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. This war has gotten the attention of most notable people around the world, and the MMA community is not left out. On the same day the invasion began in February, Sean Strickland took to Twitter to say that Ukraine should just bend the knee and become Russian. This comment forced Jan Blachowicz, who hardly ever confronts fighters on social media, to respond to Strickland's tweet. In his reply, the UFC star stated, "It is easy to give away someone else's independence." Blachowicz then commented, "It's a resistance of freedom as the region has gone through many struggles that Strickland might not necessarily understand." In an attempt to educate Tarzan, Blachowicz ended up in a back and forth exchange of words with Strickland. While in a recent interview with MMA Fighting, Blachowicz reflected on his response to Strickland. The Ultimate Fighting Championship star claimed that Strickland had no idea of what is happening in the Russia-Ukraine war. Blachowicz said that the Russians are killing civilian children and mothers with children. He also recounted how his country, Poland, had served as a safe haven for refugees that are fleeing Ukraine. Blachowicz went on to say that the comments by Strickland are just stupid and crazy, and that he would be better informed if he would take out time to learn more about history. The last time Beneil Dariush fought was on May 2021 at the UFC 262 against Tony Ferguson. The lightweight is currently recovering from a leg injury, but plans to return to the octagon by August. While speaking with Brett Okamoto of ESPN recently, Dariush noted that he was using physical therapy to help with his recovery. The process has been going well, but he's not yet fully healed. Dariush stated that the reason why he had to turn down the fight offer he got at the upcoming UFC London 2 Fight Night event was because his ankle and Achilles were still giving him issues. Dariush added that he would be at his best in August. However, the only question on anybody's mind is, who will Dariush be fighting? The recent developments have made this question a bit more difficult to answer. Makhachev, who is the most likely opponent, might be meeting with Charles Oliveira, and if this happens, Dariush will not have any opponents. The UFC president hinted at booking Oliveira versus Makhachev instead of rescheduling Dariush versus Makhachev. If the fight between Makhachev and Dariush does not get rescheduled, Dariush does not want to wait and prefers if the UFC sets him up with anyone else for now. The number 6 lightweight is ready to welcome a fight against fighters like Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, and Michael Chandler. Now, before you head to the next chapter, do you consider yourself a real UFC fan, and maybe even a film geek? If so, let's start the trivia UFC quiz of the day. Which UFC fighter starred in the Captain America film? Was it A. Colby Covington, B. Brock Lesnar, or C. Georges St. Pierre? The answer will be revealed at the end of the video. Stay tuned and subscribe to the channel for more content. Let's head back to the video. Every time Sean Strickland's name pops up, we're all expecting to hear something controversial once again. Well, this time is not any different. In a recent tweet, the Ultimate Fighting Championship fighter joined Elon Musk to troll the owner of Microsoft, Bill Gates. Elon Musk made a post on Gates and Sean Strickland reposted it. Elon wrote, "In case you need to lose a beaner fast," and Strickland reposted and trolled Gates by writing LMAO win. Strickland's posts have gotten him into trouble countless times. In fact, Tarzan had his previous Instagram account taken down due to controversial postings. This has not in any way deterred him, and this is a trait that many of his fans love and enjoy. On the other hand, the billionaire Elon Musk, who should be the new owner of Twitter and a lover of free speech, aims to ensure that free speech is given top priority on the platform. It's quite surprising to see Sean Strickland supporting another being on social media, when he usually prefers striking and trash-talking others. Do you feel his support in Elon could wither out and fade away at some point? Maybe even going from one extreme to another where he's striking Musk too? Share your thoughts on the comments below. Sean Strickland is an Ultimate Fighting Championship middleweight contender who's well known for his outspokenness on social media. Strickland is currently on a 6-fight winning streak and has higher chances of getting a title shot soon. The American fighter recently gave a funny reply to one of his fans that asked about a potential appearance on the Joe Rogan show. The fan asked, "When are you going on Joe Rogan?" Tarzan then replied this tweet with a hypothetical conversation that he believes he would have with Rogan. He tweeted, "Me, hey Joe. Joe, Sean, let me tell you about DMT. Did you know all ancient people have used it to become closer to God, see aliens, and transcend? Me. That's really nice, Joe. I saved you an hour, lol. The Joe Rogan Experience is a show that all fans of mixed martial arts always look forward to, because several fighters and other notable personalities often make regular appearance on the podcast. Joe Rogan vouches on DMT as the most potent and transcendent of all psychedelics, claiming that the feeling is amazing, recognizing your flaws and literally dissolving your ego back to your true self, where the comeback literally takes you back into this world as a new person. He's even stated that he does it regularly, going out of his way in convincing the fighter to do it. According to Joe, all it takes is 3 hits to feel it. Would you ever try it? And if you have, share your thoughts on the comments below. Alex Pereira is an Ultimate Fighting Championship middleweight with lots of promise. Alex currently has a 2-0 record in the UFC, and he will be making his 3rd promotional appearance against Sean Strickland at UFC 276 on July 2nd. Pereira might be new in Ultimate Fighting Championship, but he's not new to fighting. The former kickboxer has 2 kickboxing impressive victories against Israel Adesanya. And yet, if he's able to defeat Strickland, he might fast-track his chances at getting title shots against the Laos stylebender. As the date of the fight draws nearer, more people are of the view that Poatan has a good chance of defeating Strickland. Brazilian trainers Rafael Cordeiro and Vinicio Anthony have shared their views on the fight. While speaking to ShareDog.com, this is what both had to say. It will definitely not be an easy fight. Poatan will be knocked out or lose via 3 rounds if he fights in the same reckless way that he fought against Bruno Silva. Going further to say that Pereira can win the fight if he's able to. Control the distance, avoid brawls like he did with Silva, and use low kicks to bother Strickland. Poatan is more technical. If he uses the right strategy, he may win easily. Here we are at the end of the video. So the UFC fighter that made a fighting cameo in the Captain America film goes to Georges St-Pierre. In the year 2014, St-Pierre took up the role of Batroc, the Leaper, for the movie Captain America Winter Soldier. In the movie, St-Pierre makes use of a few recognizable MMA moves. In the comics, Batroc was portrayed as a Frenchman with a mustache and was a close match for Captain America in a physical confrontation. In the scene, Batroc fights Captain America in hand-to-hand combat and taunts the hero by saying, "I thought you were more than a shield." Do you see any resemblance between the two? If so, comment below. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also turn on your notifications. We'll be reading out our top comments in the near future, and make sure to watch our other videos to find out all the latest news in MMA.